Recording in progress.
Yeah. Welcome. Oh my God. Today is day one. In which camera am I looking? In this one. Today is day one, guys. Day one of learning Thai. So what are we gonna do? We're starting with the mindset first. So the background is that I have moved to Thailand, and this is now I just have figured out, yes. But some people, you just gotta know Thai language. And why not learn their language? Like, this is actually every single time I step foot into a country, it needs to be, if I'm interested to go in there, I need to, yeah, get their language, right? And so that's what we're doing. Let's continue. What are we going to do on day one? There's the YouTube video already out, and this was only through listening, right? Do you even see me, guys? I'm very curious. If not, here I am. Should be here, right? All right. So day one is listening. But before we do listening, we need to do the shadow work behind it, right? Because behind every single language that you are starting to learn, there is a little trauma behind it, right? There's maybe fear, there's maybe insecurities, and that's why I have an even better idea. But we're gonna do this in the next one. Or why not now? Let's just do it now. I want to change. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's do it. Okay. And behind every single language, there could be trauma, right? There could be trauma like fear of speaking it. There could be trauma that could be related to the people you want to use it around. They were laughing at you. They were telling you should stop. They told you, why do you learn this language? It's not useful at all. You should just stick to the basics. Or you already are too full on your plate. Like, why are you still putting on more work on you? And all of these things, or all of these blockages, whatever these are, even heritage languages can bring a lot of blockages in you. You gotta like kind of stick through them. And that's why we need to first do a little exercise. And I'm so glad that we're here together, because not only from YouTube, but also from the chat, everyone is doing the same exercise and everyone is doing the same progress. And that's why everyone is succeeding, because the roadmap and the roadmap just works, right? So we're starting with day 0. This would be like the mindset. And since it is for me in Thai and I'm bringing you with me, I already have done it so many times that it's going to go very quickly, right? So I'm going to share my screen for you guys and let's go straight into it. Alrighty, here we are. I'm so happy that you guys can see what we're working with. I love this part, okay? So we're gonna do the current me, future me. And I'm gonna see the time of the recording. Let's see, is there any way I can see the time? Yeah. Yeah, fortunately not. So I would just put it up on my phone. And we're gonna do this for 3 minutes. We're gonna just write the following. Okay, this is the first one. This is gonna be a 1-minute one. We're gonna go through the first. Thank you for choosing to attend the self-study language in 5 days challenge. All right, that's what I'm gonna go through again and again, which is designed to bring you closer to your milestone. Over the next 5 days, you'll be guided through new resources and ways to reach better results, acquiring your target language. Once you graduate, you are guaranteed to feel 100% more clear, motivated, and guided on your language journey to speak your target language confidently. Sincerely, Katharina. All right, the 5-day experience. First, we're going to start with timeline. It's going to be this video. What is the SSL5? This is a 5-day experience. It's designed to get you closer to a predetermined language milestone, to the art of speaking your target language more fluently and confidently. Decide now to show up for this challenge and yourself again and again. Print 4 to 9. Okay, would be nice to print those. And then we're going to brainstorm. First, for 1 minute. What actions are you going to take so you can show up for yourself daily? All right, set alarm at 5 p.m. for study time. stay in library after class, husband's place with kids in evenings. Like, what are the actions that can free your time so you can do it? And I'm gonna have 1.5 minutes on the clock. We're gonna do this together. I'm gonna have it like this. Let's do it. So, 1 minute, guys. Okay, 20 seconds. Come up with the last one. Okay, 10 seconds, guys. Are you ready? Okay. Now, before we're gonna go on, you have now all of these things that you're gonna do anyway, all right? I have a couple of stuff here, and you don't need to pause and screenshot it. I'm gonna tell you what is written there, right? Basically, what I've written down is brainstorming actions that I'm gonna take to show up for myself. These are the things that I already know is gonna bring me to the next level, right? So these are 5 activities. I've made 5 lists. All right. So routine in the morning for me is gonna be open the windows to let the fresh air in. All right. There's a practices I've learned in a book. I'm gonna go ahead and film, so it gets me inspired and creative. I'm gonna upload my daily episodes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and clean at the same time cook. So me and my man have something to eat in the morning. And then I'm gonna go ahead. This is the first point, just the morning routine. And during this time is gonna be like just focus on the creativity and kind of like the gratefulness of the house cleaning, right? Because I'm so grateful to be here. And I'm so grateful that we get to be in this beautiful house with a great scenery. And I really want this house to flourish as much as we're flourishing. And taking out the dust from it is also taking out the dust from our heart and our mind, right? And so the second one, after all of this morning routine, the second part of showing up for myself is relaxing outside. That's what I do or did daily for the last 2 weeks, is going into the park every single day and connect to earth. And during this time is going for myself. I'm gonna listen. Mostly I'm gonna listen to music and I adapt my pace to it and I adapt my smile to it, right? And this is the next way, right? This is gonna be this time in Thai. And I already am in love with some of the Thai music, so I already know what to do. The next step is gonna be, oh, I wish actually I could do it like this. This is gonna be way better. Okay. The audio is gonna be a little bit more whack, guys. Let's do it like this. So you guys can see now. All right. Yes, here it is. And I'm gonna continue on talking. All right, here we go. If you can see, it's all the way around, but whatever. The third one is shower, right? After I've done my work and everything, it's now time to shower. Shower. And this is the time where I'm going to be in front of the mirror so I can speak. So this is going to be the speaking exercise, or just speak in front of the mirror. So this is another video. I've given you this challenge. Next one is going to be 20 minutes before cleanup at evenings, just tidying, right? This is where, yeah, more of listening can happen, or more of even active studying can happen. Before cleaning up, you're just going to sit down, or after cleaning up, sit down and get in this new tidy home, get new language knowledge. And then there's the fifth step. It is 5 minutes to fluency with vision, right? So I envision something and I take 5 minutes to just sit down and think of this And then I'm going to just make the 5 minutes to fluency exercise. And I have this on my Instagram. If you want the link, let me know, right? And this is so good, right? So these are my 5 steps, and I'm gonna switch cameras again. So please a little patience. Okay, I love it. We're doing this again and again. We're showing up daily, guys. We're showing up daily, and that's what it is. Now, finishing up this, at what time do we want to show up, right? At what time do you want to show up daily? For me, this is depending on the day I wanna, like, type of the day I wanna really study. But for me, really studying, I would love to do this in the evenings, really. So it's gonna be 20 minutes before my cleanups. And this is after eating. So this is gonna be so important that you now set up very specific time, right? So this is gonna be at 19:50, right? At 19:50 every day you have done eaten, and now you go ahead and dedicate 20 minutes of your time to your language. This is going to be so good. And this is all written down. Now, if you want to sign it, sure, why not, right? Sign it with the name that you envision yourself of that. It is thou. So good, guys. I've just signed it, and now we're going to go on. Exercise 2. Kurt me. Describe how you feel right now. At what point are you in your language journey? Also jot down struggles you're facing and roadblocks that are holding you back from achieving your goals. All right, let's do this again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a face in the middle. And this is just gonna be the person that I am right now, right? I'm gonna draw down the hair, the eyes, and at the end you're gonna see everything. The lips, right? And just my favorite characteristics, right? My smile. All right. And now is you're gonna write a kind of date, right? So end of 2024. Now this is gonna help you because I've done this before many times. And this is gonna see just the general direction of where you want. Then you're gonna make a second one, right? And it's gonna look like this. Future. This is make the same one, but now draw yourself in a way that you want to see yourself, right? So that I'm drawing in like high cheekbones, a nice matured face, you know? Just very like pure and curious eyes that have shared much love, honestly. Nice round lips that have spoken love, you know? Nice long hair that have, yeah, warmed and sheltered, you know, and showed where I'm from. I love my red hair. So that's really what I'm picturing here. And so make them different, right? So make them somehow different. And now we're gonna go on. This is gonna be 2 minutes each. So we're gonna go for the first one. And now we're gonna take 10 seconds. We're gonna sit down and just say, how does it feel right now that I'm in this situation and I see this opportunity in front of me? Where are all of the things that are like holding me back right now? Just that, right? I see this opportunity in front of me, this door in front of me, and I know I will take through it. But I know that going through this door, there are a couple of things that I need to shed. What are the things that I want to shed about me? And these are the things that are currently attached, and I'm ready now to write, to look, to see, to journal down, and then to finally, let's see. It's going to be 10 seconds. We're going to just close our eyes and be ready. Here's the timer, 2:10. I'm going to tell you when to start. Be ready. We're gonna start now. $120, guys. Okay, 50 seconds. And stop. Okay, this was very, very exciting. I want to share some of what is written. And if I want to take first 10 seconds to just, close your eyes and you have done it. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up very quickly. Name 3 adjectives describing you're currently feeling inside your language studies. How you're currently feeling. Name it 3, right? When I look at all of this, I feel like sheltered. Write your own. Now you go with yours. 3, 2, 1. Second one. All right, go with yours. 3, 2, 1. And last one. So what I wrote is I sheltered, curious, and inspired. All right, so inspired and curious maybe is the same one. So I will add another one, right? So just refine it now. It's gonna be all right, cool. And now we're gonna continue on and talk about the future me, right? So picture yourself in a place you aspire to be in. What have you achieved? How do you feel? And what have you experienced? Take this 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 10 year, whatever you want to do it. I'm going to take the 1 year, right? Because within this year, I want to really see this, right? And this is going to be all right. I wrote beginning 2026. All right. And let's gonna go picture yourself in this scenario. We're gonna take 1 minute, 30 seconds. Probably you've already written here many, many, many things for the future, and you're gonna make those now into this beautiful picture in front of you. You're gonna, what do you say? Who are you with? What have you done? What do you hold in your hand already? Think of it. This is this person, right? Think of it now outside. Go and you're the plant in a corner and you see yourself. This is a person that can do things every day to go to another state of being within 1 year. What does this person every day? What does the person do every day, right? For me, it is vlogging. For me, it is making videos. Think about what happens to my channel within a year. I'm not worried about what it happened right now. I'm happy about every single comment, but what does this do in 1 year, right? How many people does this help? And I'm gonna make it in this picture, right? 1.5 minutes. Let's do this. Connected to, for me, Thai, of course. Let's do it. Okay, guys. I think this was it. 1.5 minutes. I think it was a little more, but yeah, let's see it. This was a lot, and this was so inspiring to do. Now we're gonna go on to the next thing. What is its name? What is this person's name? Right? All right, one moment, guys. I need to charge my PC. Oh my God. I love every single second with you guys because the name is now written down, and now we're gonna name 3 adjectives describing how your name is feeling in their language studies right now. All right, and write those 3 adjectives even very big on the top, right? Because these are the ones that are I was feeling sheltered, curious, and then yeah, and more, right? And now following. Cool. I want to share this with you guys. It's just like this of having done, right? Of having arrived there, right? Arrived, type of you've thought and thought of something for so long and now you've just done it and you are at this place now. And you have this place of like you feeling like all of everything is coming off of your shoulders. You feel this type of that you're very much high up, right? High up. Like, yeah, all of your problems kind of are melting. And then, yeah, you feel happy. You feel happy, right? All right, and now let's go on. Your patterns will either help you grow or will put you back and make you shrink. Okay, your patterns. And here your patterns are telling everything about your identity, decisions. And we're now working on this, right? Patterns are habits that you're doing consciously and subconsciously. Changing them might feel overwhelming, but once you become aware and make the decision, you now are changing parts of your identity. That's so cool. Your choice is to become empowered or disempowered. You want to have powering or disempowering, right? And write some of your disempowering thoughts up. You can write them in the current me, and you can like see some of the disempowering thoughts, right? It's like, I don't understand, or I am not ready. These are some of the thoughts, and I want you to kind of underline them or whatever you want to do, right? Here, like only English, right? I can communicate only in English. This is all disempowering thoughts because this doesn't make a conversation bloom. You know what I'm saying? Right? So these are some of my disempowering thoughts. Now we're going to see. Imagine you're operating at a 10 out of 10, right? Your whole time here, the next 5 days. What would happen to you in these 5 days of showing up, being active inside the community, and being in touch with your language daily? Write it down and share your feelings. How are you showing up for yourself and your language journey? So now, how are you showing up? I want you to take a new page. Just what would it feel like if you did a 10 out of 10, right? It would be like, yeah, like actually like have the resources ready. So that means have the music ready that I'm excited about, right? I'm not just stooping down to the music that I hear somewhere in the radio. No, I actually like go and do research and have music that makes me spark, right? Another potential out of 10 out of 10, it would be, yeah, you can write it down for yourself. Let's do it in 1 minute, right? All right, let's do it. Cool. This is now your 10 out of 10 formula, right? And then note down new and empowering belief patterns that help you get into that higher state of potential, right? You look at this, and now just like belief patterns. Any disbelief that you're having right now, look at this disbelief, and now I want you to shift it, right? If you're thinking that I don't understand them and that's why I can't be in the room with them, I want you to say, is this the truth? Probably not. This is not the truth because you can't understand them, right? And you can't be in rooms with them. This is the truth. And so we're going to shift this and we're going to say the following. Like what will feel better, right? We're going to shift. What will feel better? Actually, like I can be in any room because I have learned how to communicate. and how to make, like, next time that this comes up, how can we like actually like what can we think instead? It would be like I'm a communicator, period. I'm a communicator. Anything I do in my language, my native language, I can in any language do because I'm a communicator. So I'm gonna write this down big and fat. I am a communicator. Before I am a language learner, right? And I want to make a video about this right now. So, language learners, listen up. Before you are a language learner, before you are acquiring a language, you first of all are a communicator. Before you are a language learner, before you are a polyglot, you are a communicator. You have already successfully learned how to communicate to people in your native language, or in a second language, or in a sixth language. So now, how good would it feel to know that you have already done it in one language, and everything you did in your native language, you can do in any single language. All right, so let's do this. This was today's content. All right, this is the spontaneous. Love it. Now we're going to go on to the belief patterns. Let's go on to more belief patterns, right? I am a communicator before I am a language learner. The next one was like, everything and anything I can do in my language, I can do in any language, right? And it's like make every minute count type of shit, right? So it's like make every minute count for me, right? Because it would be like 1 minute on the bus can even teach you something new, right? And I want to make a third one, which would be, yeah, like kind of, I would say roast down. Love it. Now we're gonna go on to a little recap, right? So fill in the success cycle on your own terms. Fill in what you learned so far and come back to it often. So we're gonna go in with the first one. How did you name your future me? All right. So you're gonna go on the next page and you're gonna say, cool. Show up daily and go through the lessons. Set aside time. Right? What is the action? Write your own action. Right? Perfect. Love it. Now, let's go on. What happens when I operate from 10 out of 10? Write it down. Write down your big vision. Right? What happens when you show up 10 out of 10 for the next 2 months and before that for the next 5 days, right? Love it. And now we're gonna go on. What will you what would bring you back into that? And here, this is going to be this one, right? The belief patterns. What brings you into that? And those belief patterns are here. Mine are, I am a communicator. I make every single minute count. Every single minute. 1 minute on social media is equal 1 minute outside, or not equal. 1 minute in real life is so much more valuable than 1 minute on social media. Try it out. Roaster. And then, yeah, this is just whatever, the language. Love it. And now we're going to go on and you're going to print this and you got to cut it out of those belief patterns. And you're going to potentially have it somewhere in your house, right? And here's some extra motivation. Language learning is a journey. The SSL5 challenge helps you get more clear about which resources you can use, how exactly you can reach your next milestone, and guides you daily through new ideas. Imagine you had everything planned out like that for 8 to 12 weeks. Imagine the massive improvement you would see in your journey. Jot down below what would happen if you had day-by-day guidance on your journey for the next 2 months. How would you feel about your language studies knowing exactly what you need to do? So for extra motivation, this is what we're going to write down right now, because this is literally my service. And if I am not going to provide this for me, oh my God, I'm so excited for this because I already know I'm going to go out of these 2 months. I'm fucking speaking Thai. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. All right, day 0, and we're going to go into day 1. Oh my God, excuse me, guys. Love it. So this is the end. And now we're going to start. Can you believe this? This was all. This is all it takes. This is all you gotta do. And I'm gonna go in and make another video. We have just finished the mindset part of the challenge, right? So if you wanna do this, become conversational in the basics of the language before 2025, we have 5 days, right? 5 days before 2025. We're going to do this on YouTube. It is for free for you guys. 5 days for free. I'm going to upload on YouTube and inside the community for free, guys. Join today. Make your language count. We're going to do it for 5 days. And you have the resources possibly for 2 months, guys. It's going to be $25 to enter after January 1st. You're going to have it for 2 months, right? This challenge, 2 months. And we're going to make a huge change with how you show up in that language, how you show up in the room, how you can navigate in different rooms. Come on, guys. We can do it. Let's get it. YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. Let's get it all together. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready, guys? I'll see you in the next one where we're going to do live studying of Thai. Day one. If you're an absolute beginner and you suck at the language, all right, I'm starting Thai from scratch, Thai language. I am in a country, so it's going to be way easier, but I'm starting Thai from scratch. So let's get it. This is my notebook. This is what I got. Got a computer. I got a phone. This is all I'm using. Mics. That's all you need, really, to become fluent in the language. Let's get it. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? I'm going to share the screen. How this is here. Wait, let's say it like this. So that it's going to be the following. Before you start this challenge, it's going to be the following way, right? We're going to do this, and anything you have written down here is either confidential between me and you, right? You can send it to me, or you can just leave it for yourself. If you have not entered the group already, enter it today. And let's do it. All right. Day one is going to be the following. It's going to be like this. It's going to be around 20 minutes, and you're going to get what you do daily. We're going to see each other every day for the time that you have set for yourself, or I have set for myself. This is when my video comes out. And then we're going to make a video. On day one, we're going to make a video on day 5, on day 7, and then that's going to be it. It's going to be January 1st, and then you have already hit your first milestone, whatever respectively it is for you. All right, we're going to go on to part 2. Stay tuned. This is SSL day 0. All right, and this is available for you guys on YouTube and on Discord. Let's do it. Congrats. I'm gonna wait until you're gone, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you. Congrats. We're doing it. We're doing it. Doing it. Write in the chat if you did it. If you did it. We're doing it.